the last two videos, we outlined what brands need in the AI era to be visible, to be discovered and recommended by AI chatbots, which are becoming more and more popular as search engines. In this video, we will go a step further and explore why visibility is just the first step, and why, without brand credibility, it doesn't stand a chance. Not with people, not with machines. We live in a very interesting time. It is the era of so-called algorithmic attention, where being visible has become a primary obsession. Everybody wants to be seen, assuming that this brings acceptance and makes people choose us instead of someone else. However, in order to be chosen by clients, partners, or anyone else, they have to trust us. And having visibility does not necessarily mean that we are also being trusted. And also the fact is, as we explained in the previous episodes, that even tools such as ChatGPT or Gemini are, among other things, searching trustworthiness. They are trained to recognize anomalies, such as fake engagement, but on the other hand, real engagement and relevance in trusted circles are being rewarded. So if you tried some manipulation tactics which went unnoticed by humans, AI search will probably take it into account when deciding whether it recommends your brand or not. And yet, in the business landscape, many brands are making a mistake of confusing visibility with value. It's very easy to get into a game of chasing impressions and disregarding the perception this creates of your brand, or to focus on pushing content while forgetting to invest in creating relationships and connections. So in simple terms, you prioritize visibility at the expense of credibility. So let's talk about some common problems in this field. The first one is publishing too much shallow content. Working with volume might have been solution 2, 3 or 10 years ago, but in 2025, the amount of content we consume daily is making us blind to most of it. And it's very hard to get any meaningful attention. And then as content creation got cheaper, especially with tools such as AI, brands flood the internet with AI-generated content, SEO optimized, blog posts, templated visuals, and what happens is nothing. It might be something for machines to crawl through, but for people it becomes like a wallpaper. To build credibility and trust, there has to be attention and focus, a point of view. And we live in the AI era where even machines learn how to value that. Even when we talk about the technical side, also there it gets deeper. We are moving beyond keywords to things like semantic depth, reputation signals, beyond frequency and repetition. Second, my longtime favorite, fake engagement as a strategy. Especially on platforms such as LinkedIn or Instagram, brands, and especially business owners or brands leadership, often fall into the trap of engineered engagement. They're also called pods, comment rings, reciprocity-like chains, and so. It might trick the algorithm, it may fool humans for a while, but as it seems, this is also one of the things AI chatbots are trained on, spotting anomalies in engagement. And I'm very happy because of that. I have to say, I was always in this opinion, and it was never a good idea. It's definitely not the way to seriously build your personal, professional, expert brand. In fact, it may even ruin your reputation. These things can work for a while, but at some point, people in your industry or potential clients will see through it and build an opinion about you and your company based on that. As it seems, AI systems go beyond likes and comments and focus on things such as quotations from trusted sources, backlinks and mentions across the web, consistency of communication, clarity of messaging, and the evidence of expertise and authenticity. And number 3, chasing the next trend. With unprecedented pace of technological development, it often seems like the next big thing is whatever is most hyped about. So businesses are often tempted to follow it. One day they are like Web3, the next week they are sustainability experts and ESG ambassadors. Then they are like AI first. The thing about credibility is that it's cumulative. It means that it's built on trust signals over time. Changing the nature of your business too often burns trust. And again, besides people who need you to be consistent, there are also machines in the equation. So if your content architecture is incoherent, fragmented, and constantly reinvented, AI won't recognize you as an authority because you don't act like one. 4 is automation without emotion, something we see a lot now. So there is nothing wrong with AI-generated content. In fact, it can do a lot. It can improve sentence clarity, optimize structure, generate summaries and metadata. But if you replace the human entirely, the brand becomes cold, synthetic, and flat. And buyers can't tell, or better said, they don't feel anything when the story is AI generated, but the search engines also get it. So a page written by AI with no human context is on the surface technically correct, but emotionally it is empty. And that has huge negative influence on building trust. So you may ask yourself, what's the alternative? It's not about choosing visibility or credibility. It's about building visibility on the foundation of credibility. This means speaking in your own human language with the accent, even when AI helps you to structure it. Staying consistent in communicating strategically your values, tone, and topics. Working on your professional references and endorsements, not solely on follower base. And of course, designing content that is both machine readable and deeply human. And most of all, knowing that reputation is architecture. It's built layer by layer, not with hacks, but with coherence, integrity, and of course, with time.